Hi, so we're going to install and run Azure PowerShell on Windows operating system. So let's see how to run Azure PowerShell. So we'll come to our desktop and we need to go to search for PowerShell. So click on that. So I want to search for, and we have PowerShell here. So I'm going to select run as administrator. Let me just expand that. So we have PowerShell and we need to find out the version of PowerShell we're using. So let's just do that to ensure that PowerShell is working. So I'm going to type in that PowerShell version table.ps version. Now press enter and we can see the PowerShell version which we are currently running. So we need to also know the model that we have models we have installed on our PowerShell because we need to install the Azure model. So let's put the command get model, and now we can see the two of them, the manifest and script. We need to now install Azure for PowerShell. So type in the instruction to install Azure for PowerShell. So install model, then name AZ, then allow Clover, and we'll press enter for the PowerShell to install Azure on PowerShell. And it asks us to import the nugget provider, and we'll say yes. And it says we are installing from untrusted repository, and it asks, are you sure you want to install the modules from PS Gallery? And we'll say yes. So our installation has been completed. So we need to import the Azure models. But before we do that, we are going to make sure that the execution policy is set to permit the importation of the Azure models. So let's set that now. So type in set execution policy, and that will be remote signed. We'll press enter, and it says the execution policy helps protect you from scripts that you do not trust. And it says, do you want to change the execution policy? And we'll say yes to all. That's A. And now we've been able to set that. So now we can import the Azure models into PowerShell. So let's do that now. So we'll type import model AZ, and that has been done. So let's now try to log into our Azure account from the PowerShell. So to do that, we'll type connect -az account, type enter, and it will try to sign us in to our account. So I'll put in my details. And now we can see that it has my account and details, and it shows that I'm currently connected to the Azure account. So let's see the resource groups that we currently have with the Azure account. So we'll type in get Azure resource group, enter, and we can see that it shows us the resource group available. And let's get that on a tabular format. So put the pipe and ft format table, and now we can see it in tabular form. We can see our resource groups available. we have successfully been able to install and run Azure on PowerShell, and we've been able to connect and see the details of our account.